Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Strutter on guitar by Kiss. This is a great song for beginners to practice lots of blues patterns. We'll start with all the rhythms and then finish with the solos. Now they're again tuned to E flat, so just tune each string down a semitone. I'll leave my guitar at standard E tuning. And we'll look at the chords before we start the song as well. So if you already know these chords, skip ahead to this time. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Really helps me out. We have songs and lessons uploaded weekly. If you have any problems with the song, leave a comment and let me know how you go with this one. So let's get into it. Let's just start with the chords. So we're going to start with this B bar chord. We're going to have the 7th fret on the E string, the 9th fret on the A and the D, the 8th fret on the G, and the 7 on the B and the E, and that's our B bar chord. If we take that same shape, put it on the 3rd fret, we have our G bar chord. So 3rd fret on the E, 5th fret on the A and the D, 4th fret on the G, and 3rd on B and E. Now we can take that same shape again and put it up on the 10th fret, and we have our D bar chord, so 10 on E, 12 on A and D, 11 on G, and 10 on B and E, and that's our D. And then we have an A, so we're taking that same shape again on the D down to the 5th fret, and we have an A chord there, an A bar chord, so we have the 5th fret on the E string, 7th on the A and the D, 6 on the G, and 5 on the B and the E. We're also going to have a B5, which we're going to play back down here, so B power chord, so 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D and the G. And we're going to have a couple of open chords. We're going to have G, D, and A there. So we've got G, 3rd fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D and G, 3rd fret on the B and the E, and that's standard G open, standard D, open D string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the E. And then we have an A chord as well, just a standard open A chord, so open A string, 2nd fret on the D, G and B, and open E string. And they're all the chords we're going to use throughout the song. So now let's get into it. So throughout most of the song we have 2 guitar parts. Let me show you guitar 1, and then we'll have a look at guitar 2, which is just doing the chords. So guitar 1's going to be doing these blues patterns. We're going to play 2 and 4 on the A, 2 on the A, 4 on the D, and we're going to play down, up, down. And then we're going to go 2 and 6, so 2 on the A string, 6 on the D string. Back to 2 and 4, 2 and 6, 2 and 4, so we have. Then we're going to come up to 5 on the D, 7 on the G, down, up, down again. And then 5 and 9, 9 on the G, 5 on the D. And then just go back to 5 and 7 and do that 3 times. And then come up to the 5 and 7 on the A and the D string, 5 on the A, 7 on the D, and again down, up, down, play it again, and then 5 and 9, 9 on the D, 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7, and then just come up again to the E and the A string, 5 on the E, 7 on the D, and do the same thing again, down and down, and then 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7. And then basically we're going to repeat that again, back to the B, 6, 4, 6, 4, up to the 5 and the 7 on the D and the G, 5 and 9, 5, 7, 3 times. Now this time it changes here. We're just going to hold on the D, we're going to do our down, up, down, and then play it again, 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, 5 and 9. So let me play that slowly for you. It's a little confusing. If you listen to the song you can pick it up. We'll do it slowly, then we'll do it up to speed. see that last time we're staying on the D instead of going up to the A. So now let me play that up to speed for you. And that's guitar 1 for our intro. Now let's have a look at guitar 2. So for guitar 2, we're going to start on the B power chord, just do a down, up, down. And when we're doing that, we only really want to play the D, G, B and E string there. So then come back to our G bar chord, but this time we're going to go up, down, up. Then up to our D, do the same, up, down, up. Then back to our A, and this time we're going to do down, up, down. Then we're going to put this little blues riff at the end. We're only going to be playing the G string 6th fret, the B string 7th fret and the E string 5th fret there. We play that once. Then just go back to 6-5-5, 6-7-5, 6-5-5. So there, and then we just go back to the B, do that the same. The G, up, down, up. The D, up, down, up. And now the end's going to change. We're going to palm mute on the 10th fret on the E. Just play the bottom E, B and G on the same chords at 10, 10 and 11. 2 palm mutes on the 10th fret E. And then 10, 10 and 11, up, mute, 10, 10 and 11. So it's not too hard. Let me play that for you now, up to speed, starting on the B. So that's our intro. Now let's have a look at the verse. Now there's going to be 3 guitar parts in this. Let's jump into that now. So guitar 1, we're going to start on this B power chord, and again we're going to do down, up, down, and then just do 2 downs. Then come up to the G, so 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string. We do that 2 times. Then come up to 7 on the A, still the 3 on the E, and then go back to 3 and 5 3 times. Then come up to the D, 5 on the A string, 7 on the D string 2 times. Then 5 and 9, 9 on the D string. And then back to 5 and 7 3 times. And then do that again, 2 on 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 3 on 5 and 7. And then come up to 5 and 9 there. So let me play that line for you. It's a little confusing with some of the blues patterns in there. So. And then we go back to the B and do the same again. 2 downs. Back to the G and we do that the same again. Up to the D, we do that the same again. And this time we go to the A and we're going to do the same pattern we just did on the D. So it's 5 and 7, 5 and 9, 5 and 7 3 times, and then 5 and 9. And we do that through 2 times, and that's guitar 1. So let me do that through once for you, up to speed. So that's guitar 1, and we do that through 2 times. Now let's have a look at guitar 2. So guitar 2 is going to be pretty easy. We're going to start on our B again and just do it down, up, down. 2, 3, 4, hold for 1 bar, and then we do nothing for 2 bars. And then we come back up to the D and we do the fill we used in the intro. So 10th fret up on 10, 10, 11, 2 mutes on the 10 again. 10, mute, 10. So then go straight back to the B, down, up, down. Again, let 2 bars go. And then we're going to do the same fill, but we're going to do it on the A. So we have 5 on the E, palm mute, 5, 5 and 6 on the E, B and G, 5 on the E 2 times, and then our up, mute, up. So that's on the A now. And then we just do it all again. The B, Let 2 bars go up to our D, back to our B, 2 bars, and this is where it changes here. We're going to come back to the A, we'll do it similar, 5th fret on the E string, palm mute, 5, 5 and 6 on the E, B and G up, and then 2 palm mutes on the 5th fret E string, and now this time we're going to do up, down, up on the E, B and G string to finish off there. So let me play that through quickly for you, it's not too hard. To our B, we wait for 2 bars and up to our D, straight back to the B, 2 bars again, then to our A, back to our B, then to our D again, back to the B, and then to our A, and our up, down, up at the end there. And that's guitar 2. Now let's have a look at what guitar 3 is doing with little fills in there. So the third guitar is going to come in on the 3rd bar on the count of 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we're playing the 7th fret on the D, G and B, and we do that 2 times. And then we're going to play it again. Then we're going to come up to this E minor 7. Now Kiss use this all the time. 9th fret on the D, 7th fret on the G and 8th fret on the B, and we're going to play that 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to the 7s 2 times. And you can put a stop in the middle there, so it's 1, 2, 3. And then we have another 4 bars to finish the first part off, and then again we have another 3 bars. Then the fill this time we're going to bend on the 7 on the D and the G, just do a little bend, and then play the 7, D, G and B, and then 9, 7, 8 3 times, 2, 3, and then 7 2 times on the D, G and B. So that's second fill now with that little bend at the start. And then the fills in the verse that the third guitar's doing there. You can sort of split that up if you want to, but they are sort of overlapping there. You can leave one out and do the other guitar part as well. So for our pre-chorus, we're going to start on the B power chord. We're going to do that 3 times. Then come up to your G bar chord and play all the strings here 3 times. And then do that again. So that's pretty easy. Let's quickly run through that. And that's our pre-chorus, and we have our chorus. Let's have a look at that now. So then for our chorus again, we're going to have 2 guitar parts. Guitar 1, we're going to play an open A, and then 2nd fret 2 times, and then do it again, open A, 2nd fret 2 times, do it again, and then play 2nd fret A, 5th fret A, coming to the D string 2 times on the 2nd fret, and then 5th fret A, 2nd fret A, open A, and 2nd fret on the E. Let me play that for you. I'll just come from the pre-chorus first and just do that once. And then we do it all again, 0, 2, 2, and again, and then 2, 5 on the D string, 2 times, and then we're going to play G, D, D, A. So let me play guitar 1 for you, and this is just our chorus. Guitar 2 is a little bit different. The start's the same. 0, 2, 2 on the A again. 0, 2, 2 again. 0, 2, 2, 2, 5, and then we play the 2s on the D 2 times. And then we're going to do the G power chord, so G, and then up to the D power chord, and then D, A. So, and then we go back again, but this time we're going to use octave chords. So we play the open A, and then play the 2nd fret on the A and the 4th fret on the G, muting the D string. And then do that again, and then we do 2 and 4, 5 and 7, 7 and 9, and then we're going to play 3 and 5, 3 on the E string, 5 on the D string this time, and then 5 and 7, 5 on the A, 7 on the G 2 times, and then again we just come up a string 5 and 7 on the E and the D. So we play that guitar 2 for you, just for the chorus now. So the only thing that's changing is we're putting these octave chords in. So. And then we go back to the verse here again. So then our second verse, it's all exactly the same. All the guitar parts stay the same. And then our pre-chorus stays the same again. And then we have our solo. So let's have a look at this. It's going to be similar to the chorus again. It's going to have one guitar part here. So on our A string, open 2, 2, open 2, 2, open 2, 2, 2, 5, D string 2, 2, back to the A string, 5, 2, O, and then 2 on the E, and we do that through 2 times there. Again. And then the third time through we're going to do it the same, but we're going to put our chords at the end. So O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, 2, 5 on the D, 2, 2, back to the A, 5, 2, and then G, D, D, A. So let me just do that last line for you. And then we're ready for our third verse. Now for our third verse, guitar 1 and 2 are exactly the same. Guitar 3 changes a little bit, so let's go over that now. So then guitar 3 doesn't play anything right to the end, and we're going to come up to our E minor 7 chord, so 9 on the D string, 7 on the G string, and 8 on the B string. We're going to play 3, and then do 3 quick ones. So, and then we wait a bar, and then we're just going to play the open E and B string, and we're going to do that 6 times and put stops after each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we only have those 2 little parts there for guitar 3 in the third verse. So. And that's the third verse. Then we have the pre-chorus, which is exactly the same. And then we have the outro chorus, which is going to be pretty similar again. Guitar 1 is just going to be playing out O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2 on the D string, 5, 2, O, 2. And we're going to do that 2 times, and then the third time's going to change. This is the end of the song. O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2 on the D, and then just go G, D, D, A, and then our B. So down, up, down, and then finish on the B. So that last little line. Now the second part's going to play the octaves whole way through, or for the first 2 times there, and then instead of ending on the G, D, D, A, we're going to do our octave chords like we did in the other chorus, and then just end on the B again. So let me play that last part for you now. I'll just do the first part once and then into the end part. On our B there. So we do that first part through 2 times with our G, D, D, A, and then do our M part on our B. And that's guitar 2, and there's a solo going over that. So there are all the rhythm parts. There's lots in it, lots of different guitar parts. Now let's try the solo. So let me play that for you, then we'll break them down. main solo, we're going to start on the 9th fret on the G string, and we're going to bend it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do fast ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a bend and release, pull off to 7, 9 on the D, 7 on the G. Then we're going to jump to the B string, 10th fret, pull off to 7, hammer onto 10, and we just repeat that. Then we're going to do a bend on the 10th fret on the B 2 times. Then we're going to hold it up and do vibrato on the bend and keep picking it, so we'll pick it another 4 times. Then we're going to do a release, so just let it come down. Do that again. One more time, and just play 7B, 10B, and then we're going to do a 10, pull off to 7, 9G, 7B, 9G, 7B. So let me play that first part for you, it's not too hard. And then from there we're going to come up to the 21st fret, do a bend on the G string, and then 19 on the B string, 22, pull off to 19 on the B, play 21 on the G, back to 19 on the B, and then we're going to bend on the 22nd fret on the B. We'll do that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 quick ones, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a bend on the 22nd, pull off to 19, so bend and release. Play 21 on the G, 22 on the B, and then hammer from 19 to 22 back to 19, or pull off back to 19 on the B string. Play 21 on the G, 22 on the B, and then do that again, 19, 22, 19 on the B. And then do a bend on 22 on the E. Then just play 22, 19 on the E, bend on 22 on the B, and then just play 19 on the B and 21 on the G. And that's the whole solo there, so we play that up to speed for you one more time so you can hear how that's going to sound. So for this solo we're going to start with a bend on the 9 on the G, and then play 7 on the B, 7 on the E, and we do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we play the 10 on the B, play it again and pull off to 7, 9 on the G, back to the B, 7, 10, and then 10, pull off to 7 again, 9 on the G, 7, 10 on the B, 10, pull off to 7, 9 on the G, 7, 10 on the B again, and then we're going to do our hammer-ons and pull-offs, so 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7. Then we're going to do a bend on the 10, pull off to 7, so bend and release, and then just play 7 on the G, and then we play 7 on the G again, on the D, 9, 7, 9, on the D, 7, to the A, 9, 7, 5. So let me play that little part for you up to speed so you can hear it's going to sing. So then from that 5 we're going to come up to the 7th fret on the A, play 7, 9, and then jump to the G string, 7, hammer onto 9, pull off to 7, back to 9 on the D, then come up 9, hammer onto 11, pull off to 9 on the G, and then on the D, 12, 9, 12. Then we're going to jump back to the B string, have 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, so our pull offs again. Then we're going to do a bend on the 12th fret on the B, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to do a bend, release, pull off the 10. And then just 12, pull off the 10. 11 on the G, 10, 12 on the B. Then we're going to do this little chromatic run using the blues note on the E string, 10, 11, 12, and do that 4 times. So 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Then the 5th time we play 10, 11 and do a bend on the 12 on the E string, and then stay on the E string, 10, hammer onto 12, pull off the 10, 12 on the B, 10 on the E, and then to finish that off, bend on 12 on the B, play 12, 10 on the G string, 11, 10, 9, and finish on 12 and 9 on the D string. So let's play that up to speed to hear how that's going to sound now. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.